Welcome back. Today's feature is obviously the Luke Hart. The Luke Hart guitar pick is very unique, and that quality is obviously seen by that crimp in it that immediately becomes apparent. This pick goes back 30 years. It is patented, and we're going to take a look at those patents. At the top row, we have the far left, the 358.5 jazz shape with a crimp, the 354 jazz shape with a crimp, and finally the standard shape with a crimp. And you'll see it obviously comes in tortoise and in white. Several different print colors here. For the tortoise, we're taking a look at white in the top two on the left, and then silver print with the one on the right. And the bottom two left, we have a red foil and a gold print on the standard white. Now that pick over on the right we're going to take a look at by itself because it has a separate patent. These Luke Harts that we're talking about now go back to 1986. That's when Luke got his patent. We have to give a tip of the hat to Will Hoover because this book was actually featured in his 1991, I think it was, or early 90s book entitled Picks. And there were one or two of these picks featured in there. They're very difficult to come by, obviously not made in great numbers, and it looks like they were made by DeAndrea because these are, in fact, DeAndrea shapes, at least for the 6 with a crimp. So let's take a look at that crimp at a close-up shot now. I'm going to grab one here, and you could see that. And according to the patent, the purpose of that crimp was to improve grip. And here's the one on the bottom, the white. You could see that crimp. No other pick like it. Very unusual feature. So that's the 1986 patent for the Luke Hart, and this is the complete series, by the way. There are no other shapes. Just to acquire one of these, though, is a task. And if you were having to be asked to pay a hefty sum for it, that would not be unreasonable because they are so rare and unique. Now, for the one on the right here, that was patented in 1988, and according to what Luke says in the patent, is the purpose of it was to give it better harmonics when playing. So these picks here are for improved grip, and this pick was supposed to somehow improve the harmonics. It looks like a darn airplane, actually. And special thanks to my fellow collector, Jeff White, who I think actually gave me this pick, or maybe there was a trade, but nonetheless, it was the only one he had, and he gave it up, and I'm very grateful for that. Multi-piece construction here. I'm looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different pieces at least here on this pick, glued together, and very interesting pick. Let's take a look at the patents right now, and we'll look at the first one from 1986 that shows that crimp right there in the design, and there's the patent at large, and that's the first page. There's much greater description of this patent, but I'm just showing the first page. It gives the factual information as to when it was released and what the design concept was. Moving on to the other one that looks like an airplane. There you have that, December 1988. Very unique pick. So something to put on your list if you're a vintage collector and you don't have it yet. I was certainly felt inspired when I got it and grateful. So keep coming back. Joe Macy here at Playmore Guitar Picks. Find pick7@yahoo.com if you want to reach me personally. Signing off for now, and we'll see you next video. Take care.